The girl was merely sleeping with the door open when three criminals abruptly pulled back the covers and swiftly stuffed a baseball into Lucy's mouth, then pinned her limbs down while swiftly sealing her mouth with tape. The anguish etched on Lucy's face made it clear she was trapped. In less than 2 minutes, the criminals brutally tossed her into the trunk. Only after removing their masks to reveal their exquisitely beautiful faces did they reveal the truth. It turned out today was Lucy's birthday. Her friends had kidnapped her simply to give her a surprise. Little did they know that what they thought was a surprise would quickly turn into a horror. When the car pulled into a nearby parking lot, the friends, cameras in hand, were ready to capture Lucy's delighted reaction upon seeing them. But the moment the trunk opened, all three girls were so shocked they couldn't speak, even dropping their Polaroid camera to the ground. Yes, Lucy had swallowed the baseball in her panic. Worse still, it had lodged in her throat, causing her to suffocate to death. Faced with this outcome, the three friends were terrified. None of them knew how to handle the situation, but they had made a mistake and had to find a way to cover it up. After all, they attended the same university as Lucy. If she didn't show up for classes for an extended period, her professors would inevitably contact her parents, and their accidental killing of Lucy would be exposed. After much discussion, Julie decided to call the school, pretending to be Lucy's mother, and request an extended leave of absence for Lucy. It must be said, their nerves of steel after committing murder were astonishing. They could pretend Lucy's death had nothing to do with them and calmly return to classes. Julie began threatening the other two friends. If they kept today's events secret and followed her instructions, she'd ensure everyone stayed safe. But despite her assurances, Lisa lived in constant fear until the matter was resolved. Moreover, Lucy's body needed to be disposed of. They couldn't leave it in the trunk forever, especially in the hot summer weather. What if it started to decompose? At this thought, the three friends sprang into action. Together, they carried the body back to Lucy's room. Gloves on, they staged the scene to look like a burglary turned sexual assault, with Lucy tragically killed by the intruder. But as they were busy with the body, Lucy's deskmate unexpectedly came by to deliver study materials. To make matters worse, she witnessed the entire process of them handling the corpse. The girl panicked and fled in terror. Seeing this, the three friends immediately gave chase. After all, if word got out, they would inevitably be implicated too. Soon, the trio caught up with her and pinned her to a chair. But seeing the girl's compliant demeanor, Julie had no intention of killing her. Not only that, Julie promised that if the girl kept their secret, they would be sisters from that day forward. Ultimately, lured by her persuasion, the girl had no choice but to become their accomplice.